It's my favorite time of day. I get to strap in and yick off with my favorite yick head, you. Hi friends, how's it going? I'm super excited. We just made it to chapter 4 in YIIK, a postmodern RPG. That hurt to say. That's the only time I'll say it tonight. Give me a minute. Let me make sure everything's ready. And we'll yick out. There we go. Hi friends, how's it going? I'm so excited to not kiss Vella tonight. Oh boy. I think this was the one where I didn't. If you weren't here yesterday, there was a very long adventure to find the magical LP that Vella made in her own reality. And we learned a little bit about why Vella left her reality. And there was about 5 hours of nothing. There's quite a bit of fluff in this game. But that's okay. That's what an RPG is. It's like 90% fluff. So, works out. Anyways, we're about to go broadcast the LP and face the consequences of whatever that is. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but we'll see. I will say though, I've really been enjoying this game the more I play it. I'm very excited to see where it goes. Learned a lot about tea leaves, about rare tea leaves. I turned off my brain for most of that part, but there was a lot. Some parts of the game I don't quite understand, like the big sections of maximalism about nothing. And I don't know if that's a critique. I would guess so, but not sure. Where am I going? Am I going home? Go back home. Missed the golden alpaca. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. Our soul space policeman. I don't know what to call him. Didn't really spend much time explaining his purpose, but he still shows up now and then. Hey, you guys are back. Vella, your music was beautiful. I don't know why this isn't voiced. So what's the plan now? We should go to the radio tower. That way we can play it for everyone to hear. Sounds like a good idea. Lead the way, Alex. Oh, that was quick. Oh my god. Does Claudio know any new skills? No. Do I need to enter the mine zone? Yo, you got some beats. I'll crank this. He's like me, yeah. Hold on, I want to peek around real quick. An adult man who's an asshole to everyone around him who refuses to grow up? Why, that's me! So, they're not too far off. How do I get to the radio tower again? There's like a specific path, and I do not recall where it is. Why is there a stop sign out here? I guess there's just a random fight you can do. That's weird. I'm gonna fight him. Stop. Feels weird getting into a fight and there hasn't been like an hour and a half of dialogue. You don't even have to get close to it. I don't know what the point of the red line is on this. I think you can just press it when it starts. I'm gonna try pressing it when it starts. I wish I didn't turn the music up so high to listen to that one song, because now I definitely need to turn it back down. Hooah!
Chandra!
Uh. 15 damage for taking 1. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna do a smooth jazz on this guy just to see. Okay, you gotta be kinda close, I guess. We'll see. No, I sidestepped. Fuck.
Vella!
I don't mind the minigame so much. Hold on. I almost missed it. I don't mind the minigame so much, except for, I think Alex's is the most annoying to me, because you have to button mash a bunch, and like, last week I played like 100 hours of Noita, and my hands still kind of hurt. So it kind of sucks to have to mash through those. But I think Alex's is probably the least satisfying of the ones. You only get 9 in this. Side quest complete. What? Oh, I guess, yeah, that was a side quest, wasn't it? That was one of the Odinism posts. That traffic signs come alive at night. I didn't know it was an actual side quest. I thought it was just world building. I didn't think there were side quests. Hold on, I gotta go on Odinism real quick. Think of all the things I missed. Like, there's a place up there for quest logs that I just cannot click on. I don't know if it displays them somewhere. Mystical Ultimate LP Legend. Guys, desperately trying to track down Mystical Ultimate LP Legend by Vella Wild. I can't explain it right now, but I promise it has something to do with the star creatures and the elevator girl. If we find this, we can find EG and finally get to the bottom of this. Have you tried the record store? Of course I have, shithead. I've got the record. It blows. Don't even waste your time. Girl can't sing. Literally sounds like a dying cat. I run a record store, and I'll be on the lookout for it. I might know a collector who has it. A little late on reading that one, but whatever. Asian elevator girl. Dear Onism, Semi Park here. I'm really happy with how hard you've been searching for me. I want to thank you all for how kind you've been to my family and how tirelessly you've searched. Please stop. Please do not look for me. I'm gone. I've left. I don't want to and cannot be found. Just let me go, okay? What? Well, I guess that settles it. Well, yeah, I certainly believe it. Show us a pic and prove it. Weird stuff happening around town. Something really weird's going on lately. Like shit out of a movie. Last week, I was on a walk when I came across a cute dog, and I love dogs, so I decided to follow it. Turned out that it was owned by Opulent Owl, who also frequents this forum. I was surprised to meet another Onism user in real life, so we started talking and things were fun, but when I tried to walk back home, I got attacked by birds, a smiling slime, and a rat that looks like it was stolen from Pokemon. So each day since, I found that there are more hostels. Like today, I had to fight a little girl holding a brick. She was so aggro. Maybe there's a maybe there is lead in the water. Sorry, English is hard. Hey, Colossal Bind. I really enjoyed meeting you last week. I had a lot of fun. Thanks a lot for the help with my roommate. Would have never been able to move his stuff out without your help. Thank God for you. He really was becoming a drain on me. Sorry things have been so weird for you. I haven't noticed any hostels lately, but I also rarely leave my house. I spend way too much time playing with my dog. Anytime. Thankfully, Mom let me borrow her car. Your roommate sure was scary though, don't you think? I wish I could meet some Onism users in real life. Enough PP though. I've been thinking about what Colossal Bind wrote. I can relate a bit, I think. So my friend and I were photographing a trailer park near our house, and people there were scary AF. Like, just creepy Walmart people without the low prices. I don't know if it was just because we were outsiders, but they had no issues attacking us. So I've been carrying around my baseball bat with me to keep myself safe ever since. It's okay, because I just wear a baseball cap, and everyone thinks that I'm just off to play a game. Little do they know, I'm deadly. Yep, I've noticed this. Strangely enough, I thought it was part of growing up, having to protect yourself from hostiles. Last week we had to beat up this alpaca and some samurai turtles. It's a great workout though. I don't want to get chubby like SNESman99 before I go away to school. Thanks, Michael. Sensing the presence of a past loved one. My sister killed herself. I'm not asking for pity or anything stupid like that. I want to tell you about how I felt when she was gone. She died, but I felt like I could feel her. Something physical, like she was there, just out of the corner of my vision. She was there, but I was wrong. My friend showed me I was wrong, that she wasn't actually there. But it doesn't stop me from wondering, when a loved one dies, do you ever feel their presence? If so, please describe in detail the feeling and where it occurred. There are no replies to this post. Childhood stuffed animal? Onism has been really dark lately with the disappearances of Simi Park. And while the occult and mysterious happenings are the primary topic of the forum, I thought it would be a great idea if we could find more happy topics to cleanse our palates. So, as your friendly neighborhood mod, I decided to start a happy topic. What was your childhood stuffed animal friend? Mine was Toby the Ox. He was an ox named Toby. I loved him. He'd go everywhere with me. I still have him. He's on my shelf. My mom recently tried to give him to my niece, so I had to hide him under my bed. Anyways, how about you guys? What do you have? I remember that ox. I had a penguin named Pinguini. I don't think I have her anymore. My sister and I used to fight over who actually owned her. When she went away to school, she took her with her. I wonder where that penguin is. I have an octopus named Googly because it had those funny eyes that roll around when you shook him. That guy was the best. Googly is a great name for an octopus. I had a stuffed bear. Actually, where his name came from. This was literally the only thing I needed as a kid to be happy. My bare necessity. Ooh, I was too busy playing with myself to worry about stuffed animals. I had a stuffed panda named Panda. Only thing was he was a pink panda, so pink and white rather than black and white. Come to think of it, he may have been a bleached polar bear. I wonder if I still have it. Octopus. Alright, we're all caught up on our onism. Except for all this shit down here, I guess. Oh no. Phantom vibrations in my pocket. Hold on. I've been experiencing a strange phenomenon. Phantom vibrations in my pocket. Now, I've got a cellular phone that I use for business, and it stays on the vibrate mode. But even when I'm not carrying it, which is whenever I'm not at work, I still feel it vibrating in my pocket. I reach my pocket, tap the spot where it would be, and there's nothing there. The vibrations feel so real. Has anyone experienced this? Interesting. I don't own a cellular phone, but I can imagine the sensation. My father, back when he had a job, used to carry a beeper. We'd hear the beep and know it was time for him to leave. So my dad got injured on the job and has been on welfare for 5 years. His job took the beeper back, but sometimes he'll still hear it beep in his pocket. He'll turn out his pant pockets, his coat pockets, sweater pockets, and they'll be empty. It's pretty spooky. Vivid appears. My dad is also an adopter of the cellular phone. He works for a phone company, so he's carrying. I've warned him about the potential radiation side effects, and about the potential the phone could have for spying, but he still insists on carrying one. Could it be possible that there are paranormal side effects as well? He also reported these phantom vibrations. What is this cellular phone other than a radio? Radios have been the most viable options for picking up vibrations from the paranormal for ages. Maybe the advanced technology in the cellular networks amplifies the radio, or what radios can already do. This is really interesting. My work offers cellular devices to everyone on the management track, which I'll be beginning next month. I've been perceptible to the paranormal, so I'm expecting to experience this phenomenon quickly. Is it possible that you're feeling it, or when you're feeling it, there is another you out there in the multiverse receiving a phone call? Whoa. Fantastic theory. If the cellular phone is actually amplifying the supernatural, it's possible that it's picking up some sort of sonic wave created by another dimension. My only issue is that this theory is, he's reporting the phantom vibration he's not in possession. Wait. My only issue with this theory is that he's reporting the phantom vibrations he's not in possession of his phone. I guess sometimes the sentences are just really fucked up. If it happened when his phone was on him, I'd be more likely to accept that it's from the great beyond. That is, unless carrying the phone has made him more in tune with the supernatural. Car accident from when I was a child. Psychic energy. Consciousness is omnipresent. That one sounds important. And long. There is this theory is that when electrons are split into two, it will reach the first screen and travel through both slits simultaneously. It then interferes with another version of itself that exists within the same plane, thereby causing a wave effect on the widescreen. In quantum physics, this is called the principle of non-locality, where something exists in two places at one time. It's not restricted to one location in time and place, but it becomes omnipresent. What if our souls are like this? What if there are multiple versions of ourselves out there? What if, or would if, this entire message board is just one person talking to themselves from a bunch of different realities? I keep thinking about the double slit experiment. That's the name of the experiment I was talking about above. The results get a strange beyond normal explanation, and I can't get it out of my fucking head. Could it be that everything in the universe is ultimately energy, and energy is influenced by mind? All of existence is fundamentally an unlimited quantum field of energy, a sea of infinite possibilities waiting to happen. This is the nature of reality. Thoughts, guys? This is fantastic. I've been trying to explain how the double split screen experiment shows our thought influence waves into particles. Shows that our thought influences waves into particles. how just looking at something can influence it. This is proof that our thoughts can influence the very nature of reality. I'm glad someone drew this same conclusion. It's also a matter of time until science comes around to the metaphysical aspects of consciousness. Just by discussing this, we're driving our minds into the fourth dimension. It couldn't be more obvious that neither of you understand the double slit experiment. You're projecting a bunch of shit onto it that doesn't actually matter. This really shouldn't be on Onism, since this website is about the occult and the supernatural, not shitty pseudoscience. I guess while I'm here, I'll give you guys a little science lecture. First, it's a photon, not an electron. Do you know the difference? If you don't go back to middle school. Second, it splits into two halves. Each half goes into one of the slits. Then it recombines on the other side, like a drop of water. None of that metaphysical bullshit that you made up. Matter does not appear only when observed. That's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Skip. Do us all a favor and go kill yourself, you fucking loser. Okay. Harsh words by Fertile Boogeyman, but he is right. You're not actually paying attention to what the experiment is really about. You have your own ideas that you're trying to force into scientific fact. Car accident from when I was a child. Psychic energy. Alright. Fuck it, we're gonna do it all. Let me find some water so I don't die. Toxic forum, just like every place on the internet that exists. This is just proto-Reddit. My first experiment when the supernatural occurred was when I was a child. Back when my dad was healthy enough to drive, he would take me and my sister for long rides out on the countrysides and to the beach. We'd rarely get out of the car, but that wasn't the point. When we were on the road, we'd be able to think clearly and leave behind a lot of our problems. We even stopped fighting when we went for these drives. One day, my mom and sister decided to stay home when we went for our drive. I'm glad they did. We got into a really bad accident on the parkway. A drunk driver plowed into the side of our car. Back then, no one talked about buckle safety, so I went flying into the front of a car. It was really messy. My dad and I hate how this game skips to like the middle of the next paragraph. Or middle of the next page. My dad and I were upside for a really long time, just waiting for help to come. Too injured to move. We heard yelling, knocking on the car, and two men were standing there. My vision was really screwed up, so I couldn't really see what they were like, but I could feel something strange about them. Something powerful but friendly. They told us that we'd be okay, and then I realized the car was filling up with water. Or maybe it was gas. We couldn't tell. My dad and I started screaming, but they told us that we'd have to remain calm. That's what we did. Or at least tried to. The men started moving outside the car, and then it was over. The call was turned up front, completely dry, and my dad and I were both back. God, my dad and I were both back our seats, and my buckle was on. We got out of the car and started to check the car for damage. Everything was completely fine, everything except for a big cut across my dad's forehead, and an identical one across mine. It's scarred over and it's really ugly, so I wear my hair long now because my mom says no woman would ever find it attractive if they could see it. We drove back home, being really careful, and a mile before our exit, we saw a crash, and that was exactly like the one that we just experienced. My dad and I talked about it in complete disbelief. We decided we'd never tell Mom, so after years of keeping this a secret, I decided to share it with you. I often lay awake thinking about the two men who saved us. My grandmother would say that they were probably angels, but I'm more inclined to believe that they were extraterrestrial. So if aliens do read this forum, as I would like to believe they do, thank you guys for saving me and my dad that day. Bruh. I do see Alex in there. Hold on. All right. Let me stretch. Okay. I had a similar experience once. I don't have anyone who can back it up though, like your dad. I was riding on a bike in the woods on my way to school back in the 80s when I hit a rock, flipped over, and rolled down a rocky hill, severely injuring me in the process. I do think the Valhalla music kind of helps in the background. I do enjoy sitting here and reading. severely injuring me in the process. I blacked out and woke up to two figures, each with an open hand on me, or with one hand on me, telling me to be strong and to accept that things can't change. I started to scream as I realized I was in the river and I was submerged into the water. I stopped panicking, just like they told me, and I was lifted from the water. I told my family the story and they didn't believe me. I was only 11 when it happened, so I guess I can't really blame them. I don't know if I managed it, but ever since then, I have had an interest in the supernatural. Imagined it. I wonder if there could be a connection between the two who saved me and the two that saved your dad. Friendly aliens traveling the world, saving stupid kids, getting into accidents. That'd be really cool if it was a real smiley face. Vera Former says, I swear we make a thread like this once a week, but I can't help but be compelled to see everyone's first experiences with the surreal. I've never shared my story, but I think today is as good as any to do so. When I was a kid, I had an obsession with computers. I still do. My dad had this word processor with a tiny screen. One you could see like maybe 10 to 15 words at a time. And he'd work on it, and when he was done, I'd be allowed to use it. So I started writing stories. I don't really remember what they were about, but they were pretty stupid. One day I started writing a ghost story. I remember how it goes. It was pretty bad. The Incadenza family appeared to be an ordinary people during day-to-day life, but when photographed, they looked distorted. On St. Patrick's Day of 1992, the family is photographed at a local parade. When it's published in the newspaper, they're missing faces. The next day, the family moves out. People in town start talking about how weird they were. Some kids decide to break into the house and see if they left anything. They did, in fact, an old toy piano. After trading some cards for the toy piano, the main character acquires it from the kids who stole it. They say it's haunted, but he's too logical to believe in that. Or so he thinks. Refusing to believe in superstition, Mike starts to play the toy piano, but he's never played a note in his life, and yet beautiful music starts coming from the toy piano. A collage of images flash into his mind, a giant hamster balancing on a tiny navigator, an old newspaper headline about a hit-and-run accident, a hooded rabbit ranting about minorities, Bill Clinton, and a drinking well located in a deserted place. He looks down at his hands, and he's breaking out in spots. He realizes that the curse of this peculiar piano is true, and calls in his lover, a senior called Alexandra, to help him. They're talking, and she reveals that she is one of the Incandenzas. Alex Incandenza. Alex examines the piano and willingly submits herself to the curse. She finds that the same visions flash before his eyes. She finds the giant hamster balancing on the tiny navigator, particularly chilling. There we go. Mike and Alex pursue a quest to uncover the meaning of the visions, starting with a search for a hooded rabbit. Will they be able to stop the curse before their time's up? I don't think I ever wrote an ending for it, but the next day was my cousin's birthday. We had a party at our house, and guess what? We had an ice cream cake shaped like a rabbit, and he was gifted a toy piano. I got really freaked out, and I went for a walk, and fell into a poison ivy tree. I got a really bad rash like the one in the story. I started running and came across a well in the woods. Next day, I met a neighbor whose name was Alex. Ever since then, I realized that thought had power. I realized that writing things and believing them can make them true, which caused me to be terrified of my own thoughts and the power they had. As time has gone on, I believed in it less and less, but I'm still interested in the supernatural for various reasons. Alright, we got psychic energy. Also known as quintessence, the consciousness that fills 89% of the universe. Thanks to this and evolution, one day our offspring will be able to travel the universe, if not the multiverse, by thought alone. What I'm about to explain is how telekinesis works. It's just a matter of evolution. Helix waves, the energy put forth by strong and focused thought, has the potential to initiate a fundamental paradigm shift in the very nature of our reality. They are the missing link between mind and matter. This is the missing link of what binds physical to the unphysical. Once scientists finally acknowledge the existence of helix waves, things never thought possible will happen. Problem is that they're afraid of validating the perspective of mystics and occultists, my kind of people. Various researchers consider helix waves as being synonymous or identical with consciousness itself. This means once scientists start studying this, we could possibly meet the other versions of ourselves in the multiverse. Since helix waves are a fundamental and defining feature of the cosmos, we can see how consciousness has a real and detectable force, which can act on the environment both locally and remotely. Suddenly the notion of something like psychokinesis is not so paranormal. Hexless waves are stronger in some than others. It is very possible that due to natural selection, we'll soon be able to use it on a widespread basis. Sure, some people, maybe even some onism users, can use it. And if you guys get laid and produce fertile offspring, natural selection will bring it out. Very interesting. So do you have any basis on the existence of helix waves? I did a quick internet search and couldn't find anything other than this post. Do you have any information about this? I'm sorry, I should have explained myself. I got all of this from a paper, Naila El Amin. She's a scientist from the Middle East who is studying the multiverse and astral projection via helix waves. You have a link to her research. I searched her name and she doesn't seem to exist. Maybe in your multiverse, not mine. LOL. No one on this forum's getting laid. We'll never have helix wave, bro. Not totally supernatural, but what do you consider the best single piece of evidence for the existence of Bigfoot, UFOs, ghosts? If you could have proof of one, which would it be? Bear's Necessity says, ghosts seem to have the most proof. People have believed in them for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Human beings don't just make up stuff like this. There's always a basis to fact, even in the lies. Paper shivers. I don't really think that there's proof of any. That's why a place like this exists. We want to believe, and we do. I can feel that there's something out there that connects us all, you know? So, if I put out feelers into the universe, I can start to find things like ghosts, missing people. I'm hoping one day to get good enough at it so that I can locate people. Confirmation bias is certainly a problem on this forum, but that's part of the one. There are indeed unidentified objects, not aliens, not interdimensional craft, not ghosts, not any of the supernatural fiction. As simple as it can be said, we don't know what it is. And when we can't explain it, we can't study it. Therefore, it's outside the realm of science, and it's up to us to try to understand it, smiley face. As for UFOs, I think the ones reported by commercial pilots and the military hold a lot of water. Some really amazing stuff. Last summer I went out to Roswell. It was truly unbelievable. I hung out with a bunch of people and we all exchanged stories about things we saw in the sky, and man, I could feel that it was real. Down to the core. Ghosts have a nice amount of proof too. Ghosts, we call them spirit, and I have extraordinary first-person evidence. I have had visions, full-on contact, and demonstrations. The brain is powerful. I can tap into the world between worlds, the afterlife, if you will. It is sensitive to image induction or visualizations originating from another source, such as a different entity. The more open-minded you are, the more you can feel the ghosts out there. Be open-minded, and you'll feel them too. Amen, brother. Ghosts are real. The dead aren't gone forever, and they never will be. Michael is Vera. Bare Necessities is Rory. I don't remember many of the other characters. SNESman is Alex. I don't know any of the others. Strange behavior by my roommate. Super B Pudding. I think my roommate may be possessed. Like, seriously. I come home and find him kicking my cat. My beautiful, wonderful, perfect cat. So I asked him what in the name of all that is holy is wrong with him. And he just starts screaming at me. Words I couldn't understand. I think it was Latin. As far as I know, he doesn't speak Latin. So what do you guys think? How likely is that he's possessed by Satan? Novel granola. Is that all he did? Scream in Latin and kick your cat? Fucked up, but not really a sign of possession. Did his head spin, or did he vomit up any weird juices? He's been really late on his rent lately, and he's built this weird altar in his closet to the almighty US dollar. He became very depressed because his co-workers all died in a tragic freak accident that may or may not have been his fault. I think he murdered them all. The fuck? What kind of freak accident? He worked in a lab doing research, and then some seal or something broke, and everyone died except for him. It was traumatizing. I think the trauma from the event caused his soul to be broken. So could his soul so he could have his soul entered by the devil. Thoughts, guys? Weird game a QT's brothers made. Bruh. Too long. Still reading. I've been seeing this girl. She isn't my girlfriend yet, but I'm working on it. She's cool, but her family is really weird. I don't really talk with them when I go over to her house. Her brother has something wrong with him. Some form of autism, I guess. She tells me her brother is really into making computer games. I said that was cool, trying not to come off really impressed, although I was. Apparently, he has to make a game that feels like the game itself was possessed by a spirit. I didn't really know what that meant. A few months go by, still not much like with the girl, but enjoying her platonic company. So on Wednesday, the girl invites me over to play the game, and we boot it up on the computer. Game runs from DOS. Graphics are shit, but there was something there, something that cut really deep. In the game, nobody else knows that your character is under a curse, except for him. The game opens with the bold white text on the screen. You have been cursed. The curse is super weird because you wouldn't expect it to really be a big deal. Whenever you go to pick up a phone in the game, you get this screaming hiss in your ear. It was really cool. The kid had set it up so that it only came out of one speaker. Felt really realistic. Everyone in the town is afraid of your uncle because they all know he haunted by rambunctious ghost. But when you get into a fight with your uncle who is raising you, the ghost comes out and curses you. Your character's rival is trying to stop a mer person who wants to end an old feud with the town's mayor. You know the only way to break the curse is to get the ghost to move over to the mer person. Only thing is, your rival will likely kill him before you can get to him. Every time you try and leave your home to continue the quest, people keep calling you on your telephone. And you can't hear what they're saying because they're just screaming that hiss at you. Hiss, hiss, hiss. And this is where it gets really interesting. Ordinary people can't know that your character had a child with a giant... Hold on. Ordinary people can't know that your character had a child with a giant dragon hunter. Only a select few know that your character can sense spirits. Eventually, the town starts to suspect that your character is having an affair with an ethereal being, and things get really crazy. I finished playing the game. It was about 35 minutes long, and I realized I broke it into a cold sweat. I haven't been able to stop thinking about the game. So anyways, I go home, and I plan on calling the girl later that night. But when I go to pick up the phone, I swear I hear that hiss. It's really faint, but my heart starts racing, and I can't call her. Just couldn't bring myself to do it. And now every time I hear the phone ring, I panic. Of course I know the game wasn't possessed or anything like that, but the anxiety it's created is real. I'm going to try and call her soon and see if he's cool with me putting it up on the site. I think you guys would really like it. The game sounds cool. I hope you get to post it soon. Keep us updated. Sorry you didn't get any action. Well, I'm pretty spooked. Has the hissing gone away? Yeah, hissing went away. I called her and she said she'd ask her brother. I'll update you guys if she ever gets back to us. And there we go. All done. Ghost sighting in Windtown. So I think these might be the quests. But I don't really care because I think they're all just going to end with a fight with me going to the location. So. Alright, now I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm going. I was trying to figure out if that was supposed to be the man on the phone. Oh yeah, that was through the back door. I don't know, the game kind of bounces back between themes of like getting over loss and self-improvement. But they're so like the story beats are like so spaced out. It's kind of hard to keep track sometimes of what's going on. I haven't ever seen any of the game either. I've seen people talk about the game in like long essays, but I've never actually seen the game myself. Thought, what's going on, music? So I thought it might be neat to play it. Everyone seems to have like an axe to grind against this game for some reason. So I wanted to peek at it myself, see what was up. How long's the game? I don't know. YIIK is coming. Whoa, spooky. I don't think the game's great. I don't think it's the best game ever made. I think it's pretty okay. And I feel like a lot of people are just kind of like, I don't know, are trying to dehumanize the creators of this game. There's a lot of parts of it that suck really bad. But I think it just kind of evens out and is okay. And I think that effect on like the internet can really like accumulate into really, I don't know, it's hard to say, but I think it's okay right now. It could get really shit in like the last hour and I'll hate it, or in the last couple of chapters. I don't know, an hour. I feel like we've got a long ways to go. I mean, I guess I can just take the bike helmet without going over there. It definitely can get amplified. It's like once a lot of people start hating it. I cannot hit that thing. Oh well, I don't care anymore. I think they cleaned up a lot of the combat, so it's a lot easier to play. And to be fair, I'm also playing it on the easiest possible setting.
Time is measured differently.
So I might be enjoying it because I made the game easier for myself.
For myself, it was in days since Sammy had been missing. For Michael, it was days until school began and he lost his freedom. For Vella, time was measured in music. A careless and overwhelming existence where the oral world carried more weight than the physical world. For Claudio and Rory, it was days since their siblings vanished from their lives. For Chandra, I think it was days until she could escape counting days since her little brother's disappearance. But for all of us, time moved at the same rate, calculating days until we found a way to feel important.
Should I play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we've come this far. It'd be stupid not to do it.
I'm ready, guys. I feel like something exciting is about to happen.
Hopefully this isn't a mistake.
Worst comes to worst, we made the world a little better with some beautiful music.
Just do it already.
Oh no, I have to listen to it again? It's actually alright, this one. Yo, sick pizza cutter sword. The Essentia 2000. Self-destruct. Causing massive damage. Machine gun. Sleep shot. Tranquilize a target. I don't know what Ian means. Oh, that's my health. Okay. We'll just do the beatdown. Oh. Okay. That's really weird. I guess it's kind of neat that they show it on the weapon. Oh. I'm gonna die during this cutscene. That shows how cool Essentia is. Oh, it keeps spinning. Oh, the pizza cutter is powerful. Oh. Okay. I guess I died. Okay. Let's try again.
Witness.
Essentia's attacks are hard. And I guess these do max EN. Yeah, it is max EN.
Are you guys okay? What just happened? Holy shit!
He's yiking out!
See what exactly? You guys put on the record and went into an epileptic fit.
It would have been funny in any other context.
I did see it. It was amazing.
It was the woman made of plastic that I've been dreaming about.
Woman made of plastic? What does that mean, Alex?
She's like an android or something, but she's like plastic.
That's happened to you before?
Yeah, like once or twice. It's been a recurring dream or something.
But the entities that were behind the camera, she destroyed them so easily, and that wasn't Banish she was using.
Do you think she's still in danger? She was stuck in the van.
If she could destroy the entities so easily, I don't think there's much danger she could be in.
But we need to find her. That's why the entity who was living with me had us play the record, right? To wake her up.
I agree. You're right, but what's actually going on here? What is she?
You okay?
Yeah, I am. But forget it, never mind. I can't really explain it yet. It's just a feeling. Give me some time, and maybe I'll be able to put it into words.
So what's the plan here? Do we just go and try and find the van this mysterious android is in?
If only we could have seen the outside of the van, then we'd at least know what we're supposed to be looking for.
I hate the hair of the blonde so much because he's so beautiful.
Hey, Alex, do you have a minute?
I really don't like the 2D drawing for Rory.
What's up?
It seems, I don't know, it seems very different from all the other ones and seems kind of out of place.
I was wondering if we could go somewhere and talk for a bit.
Oh, it's about to get romantic.
There's been something on my mind, and yeah.
Sure.
So, what's wrong?
I wanted a burger, so we came to the burger joint.
Well, I don't know. I've just had a lot on my mind lately, and
Take your time, man.
well, I've just been really depressed lately. Thinking about my sister, my parents, just how much life is going to change from now on. My sister was a lot younger than me, but she really was my best friend. And now she's gone. I feel aimless. We had plans, things we wanted to do in the future, places we wanted to go, movies that we wanted to see, new games to play together. And now none of that will happen. Sometimes I wish, you know what I mean, right?
They were gonna play YIIK together.
Bad things happen, but life has to move on, right? You don't have your sister anymore, but you have all of us. Michael, me, Vella, Chandra, Claudio. We can't replace your sister, but we're happy that you're still here. If you had become a soul survivor, then we never would have met you, and that's really depressing.
I'm not the best with these sort of things, but basically I'm saying I'm happy we met you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. This is awkward. Let's go find the android or something.
Fuck. I should have said. God, that's perfect. I love it. Unfortunately, I think it's another goof. So I'm not gonna fall for it. Let's go look for clues of the android.
I don't think I've ever loved a woman before. Not romantically, at least. I love my mother, and I love my sister, my cousins, my female friends.
Whoa. Alex, never mind. I should have went for the kiss. No.
I love them, but not in a way that's filled with a romantic sense of love. I've had 7 girlfriends throughout college and high school. None of them lasted long, and I never minded when things were over. Something funny happened that night when I went to bed. I had a dream again. Yes, it was about the android, but she wasn't trapped inside a moving van. She was free and human. In my dream, I knew her very well. We'd been together for a long time. We weren't old. We didn't get old. I knew inside my heart how well she treated me. I knew, for the first time, she was the only woman I'd ever treated well. Inside my dream world, she entered my dreams. She entered my thoughts. She filled up every part of my mind, even the parts I wanted to hide away. She was like the old Bruce Lee quote, "Be like water." She was my water, rushing into all the cracks. Nothing could be hidden from her, but I didn't mind. She didn't judge. She didn't have a place to judge. She, unlike all other humans, was aware of human flaws. She didn't pretend we didn't think about hatred, violence, jealousy, sex. It was a person. She got that. Now, if only she was too. She is, and always will be, a woman made of plastic. I know how funny this sounds, and trust me, I do. How can a woman made of plastic be loved so much by a real flesh and blood human? I woke up the next morning in a cold sweat. What was I feeling? It was like a warm light surrounded me. Someone had flipped a switch in my brain, and I now understood something I wasn't capable of understanding before. I felt a weird joy inside me. Like I had a secret no one else was allowed to know. A secret that was meant only for my ears. And it was the android who told me. But it couldn't. I tried to recall the dream, but it was already slipping away to the periphery of my mind. I couldn't remember specific scenes, but I could remember the feeling the dream had given me, and I knew they wouldn't be leaving me.
It's worse than the Vella. Hold on, I gotta watch it real quick. Hold on, let me get it up. Let me get it up for the scene where he tries to kiss Rory. Yeah. Seems about right.
I thought about Michael, then Rory, then Claudio, then Chandra. I had no desire to see any of them. I thought about Vella and Sammy, and I felt weird, like I had done something wrong, as if I had wronged them somehow in the dream. And just like that, suddenly I needed to see Vella. But why? Why did I suddenly have the urge to apologize? No, that wasn't it. Thank her? No, I don't know why. But I needed to find her and do it alone.
Okay. I'll do that. Where am I going? Now, where could Vella be again? Okay. Hold on, I gotta break these rocks. Who the fuck are you? No loitering. Okay. Looked like the Wolf RPG one. Yo! A little bit. I don't know. Where could Vella be? Bus stop? No. Dear Frankton residents, fuck you, the FTA. I've had a lot of time to sit here and think about life waiting on my bus. Like, you can always tell what matters the most in America by the shirts available on the boardwalk. There's no better way to spend the weekend than with the windows open and some Genesis tunes blasting. Maybe. That's a good idea. That's where we left off. Does the hint say anything? No. Where could Vella be again? Oh, hey, Vella.
I love the fall, but sometimes I hate it. Does that make sense? Of course it doesn't. Probably because I get so sad to see it go. I like Thanksgiving, that's always fun. But like, Christmas? That's always depressing. The celebration always makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, are you really happy, or are you just pretending because it's Christmas?
I never thought of it that way. I love the fall too. It always meant seeing my friends again, but I guess starting school again sucks. You know, I haven't thought about school since like last winter or spring, whenever it was. I don't miss tests or any of that shit, but I miss learning. I was good at school. I'm not a genius, but I'm great at writing, philosophy, psych. I don't think I'm great at anything that helps real life, though. Maybe dreaming. I have a lot of dreams. Things I want to happen. Now, if only they'd be grounded in reality.
What's that thing they say about dreams and poets?
We're sad sacks.
Something like that.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Go for it, Ginger Boy.
What was your world like? The one you came from?
You know, I don't think anyone has asked me that since I've been here. Wow. I try not to think about my old reality, but it really wasn't all that bad. Things are mostly the same. We had more cows, though. Lots of cows. And the music? Different. Your metal is our pop. Isn't that weird? My mother would love your thrash metal. We also didn't say the 90s. We called it the end times. Isn't that funny? We all joked that 2000 would be the end of the world. That and, well, this is gonna sound weird, but we don't look at death the same way. In this reality, death is like giving up or making a mistake. How can you fault someone for dying? We all publicly acknowledge that when someone dies, you're sad for yourself, not for them. That, and...
What is it?
we can call our dead. When my grandmother passed away, I was 12. I've spoken to her once a month for the past 12 years. There are phones, special phones. You put in money, dial the social security number of your loved one, and for 3 minutes, you can speak to them. You can talk to them about anything, with one exception. Under no circumstances are you allowed to ask about where they are and how they're feeling. If you do, they lose their phone privileges forever, and you have a 10-year hold on your account.
What? Like, for real?
Yes. And we never dream. I didn't know about dreams when I first came here. I had my first dream the night before I met you.
Must be fate.
We also don't have fate where I come from. I think we never put ourselves in that sort of box. You take away your own freedom by even pretending things like that might exist.
What did you see when you traversed the soul space? What was it like?
I don't have the talent with words to explain it. It's something you should see for yourself.
What? Leave my body? I don't think I could ever.
Maybe not, but... Okay, look at it this way. Before I traveled the soul space, I was a different person. Someone who got hurt by someone. Someone who believed they were loved unconditionally. When I was out there, I realized unconditional love exists, but only as something to strive for. It's just a concept. There's no way to actually put it into practice. We can say we love someone unconditionally, and we can act like we do. But it's not to judge people for what they did to you or someone else. To accept someone for being human.
Accept someone for being human? I know what you mean, but isn't that funny? Coming from a human? We're all human. We all have flaws, we all hurt each other, but is that the thing to be fixated on? And I do believe unconditional love exists.
Oh? Have you felt it before then?
So what if I have?
From who? What's her name?
I don't know. It's just, I had this dream. And in this dream, I was loved unconditionally. Whoever loved me loved my flaws and loved my mistakes as much as they loved the things worth making me loved. Is that so hard to believe?
Sounds like a dream. So, who was she? Spit it out. Was it Sammy Park?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it was. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was the android in the van. Maybe it was all three of you as one being.
Well, I think you're a lazy ass half the time, so I don't think I'm the one to love you unconditionally. But yes, keep chasing the missing girl who entered the soul space. I'm sure when you finally find her, she'd love you unconditionally.
Hey, that's not fair. Also, Sammy is out there. She isn't in the soul space. I can feel her out there.
Maybe you're feeling her out there in the soul space.
Maybe. So Vella, what the hell are we gonna do about finding the android? She's trapped in the van and...
Calm down. You haven't checked Onism 1999 today, have you?
Oh boy, it's time to go back to Onism 1999 for another hour of reading.
Fan in all the most recent and believable posts. And here's a strange one for you. In one of the photos of Sammy Park, there's a van. He asked everyone who sees the van to reply to the thread and post a location so we can check it out.
Wait, are you serious? How did I not see this? Holy crap. Okay, I need to go back and check. Wow, this is perfect. So that means she's around here then.
Well, I mean, vans have wheels, so it could be far away, but yeah, it could be.
We're gonna need a car. How else can we catch up to it? Do you have a car?
No. You're forgetting I've lived in this reality for a year. How do you expect me to even have a license? I don't even have a social security number, and I make minimum wage at an arcade.
Damn. I wonder if Mom would let me borrow hers.
Claudio has a van. You could ask him if he'd drive you around. He's a cool guy. He's a bit older than us, so it makes sense. I think he's in his late 20s. You should spend some time with him and Chandra, really get to know them first. Not usually a good idea to ask for rides unless you really know someone. At least where I come from.
Yeah, good idea. You know, this is gonna sound a bit weird. Lately, I felt like I don't even know my own reality. The more I think about it, nothing is as I remembered. When I was a kid, things felt different. Pre-college Alex's life was so much more simple. I never noticed all these things, all these strange things.
That's how I felt right before I left my reality. Maybe you're starting to get it, whatever it is.
Hooray! I thought I was gonna go on onism. I'm gonna go do that first. It kind of is like really important to read it. So much happens in the game that relies on you knowing that whatever happened on onism happened. Otherwise, nothing makes sense. Hey Alex, I've narrowed possible van sightings to the following locations: the reservoir, the bowling alley, gas station on Route 91, the mall, the Wind Town Water Tower, University of Easton, and your mom. Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, can I log in and actually see the things? Cool. Mysterious van in all semi-park locations, or photos. Guys, holy shit. I was spending my usual 9 to 10 hours of staring at the only photos we have on Semi Park when I noticed something interesting. Look below. I've highlighted something in the photos. There's a van. The same van. As far as we know, Simi doesn't have a license. I think it's time we ask ourselves if she had a boyfriend. Someone who owned the van and was driving her around. I called the detective in charge of the case and pointed this out to him, but he didn't seem to take me seriously. So let's all be on the lookout for this van. If you see it, knock on the door and get some information. There's like a little cum trail there. Oh yeah, I see the van. Never mind. Yep, there it is. Nothing about the mysterious man there. Whatever, that's fine. Well, funnily enough, I saw the van earlier in the week. It was at the North Frankton Reservoir. No one in it, but it looked abandoned. I could be completely wrong, but I think I saw it parked at a gas station on 72. I was too scared to approach. I saw this van in bed with OP's mom. It was pretty kinky. Oh shit! I see this van all the time in the Twin Pines Mall by Easton University. I work at the food court there and see it in the mornings. Oh shit, I got to EU2. I go to EU2, near the North Gate. The security van kind of looks like this. I'll stop by tomorrow and check on it on the way to class to see if I find anything. There's a bowling alley in South Jersey that sometimes has a van like that. But as you know, there are always vans at bowling alleys. Careful if anyone decides to check it out. Some sketch mofos usually go there. Bare necessity. Aren't you from Windtown? Check near the water tower. I think I've seen a van with satellites like that on there. Hey, how's it going? Missing man at Radio Tower Mountain. My brother, an onism user, went for a hike a few days ago and hasn't come back. I'm stuck in a wheelchair, so I can't go look for him. If you're a Frankton resident, please go look for him. In Mountain Town. Huh. I guess that's a new quest I can go do. I think I might go do that. I think I should at least do 2 side quests. To see if any of them end in any sort of satisfying way. How's the Kickstarter going? I haven't heard about the zine since I paid for it. Where's my product? I have no idea why there's a 1.5 modifier because it effectively rounds up to a 2. And I don't know why there's a 0.5 modifier because it effectively rounds up to a 1. This leveling system's so fucking weird. It makes so little sense. Maybe I should get Claudio on the team before we go back to Mountain Town. Bing, bing. But yeah, the guy that's writing the zine isn't there anymore. He's the guy at the bus stop, and he doesn't talk about the zine anymore. So.
Hey, Claudio. What's going on, man?
You know, just enjoying my day off. Beautiful sun, awesome scent of burgers in the area. It's a pretty nice town, man.
Yeah, Franklin's all right. Days off at the record store must be great. I never worked retail, but I imagine it blows.
Oh, well, I don't really work at the record store. I own it. Didn't you know?
You own it? What?
Yeah, I own all the record stops. I opened the first one when I was 19, about 9 years ago. My grandfather passed away and left me a bit of money. I put the money down, got a business loan, and the rest is history. Every time you buy a record, I see some profits. Pretty sweet deal if I do say so myself.
I had no idea. No wonder you have such a tubular ride, man.
Living the dream, Alex. Living the dream. So what's up, man? What are you up to today?
Well, I wanted to ask you if you drive when we go to look for the android. Rory put up a post on Honest in 1999 about it, and apparently sightings have been flooding in. Once we get a credible hit, you down to go?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. That was smart of Rory. Have you seen him around?
When you're in Flag Town, and you leave with Claudio, he says that he can take a break whenever he wants because he owns the place.
No.
So,
I went back home yesterday.
as always, Alex just isn't listening.
No idea. Make sure you let me know when you're ready to go, okay?
Alright, Claudio, can you get some new fucking skills, my dude? You still only have Bushido. I don't know how I unlock more skills for Claudio, but it's not been happening. Maybe if I go get him a new sword. I'm gonna go get him a new sword. Training katana. Is that the best one? I also kind of want to get that propeller beanie. Cheap hula hoop. Bike helmet. 3 strength, 4 defense. Half helm, 11 defense. We're gonna get some bike helmets for the crew. Oh, brass knuckles are pretty okay too, with no downsides. Nice, I'll grab some of those too. This is the first time I've bought anyone equipment. Oh my god, Alex, your HP's so fucked. Never mind. I've made Alex into this glass cannon. That sucks most of the time. I think the Vampire of Goth also lowers my HP. Okay, I can equip the Mystical Ultimate LP Legend for some pretty big stats. I didn't even know I got it, to be honest. I do need to go get a new guitar. Oh, hey, Michael.
Hey man, what's up?
So, Rory put up a thread on Honest in 1999 looking for the van that has the android. You down to go look for it once we get a credible hit?
Yeah, just let me know when.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out the post again. In about an hour and a half, let's meet up at Burger Joint. Claudio has this van there and he's ready to go once we pick a place to hit up.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let the others know. Oh, do you have Rory's number? I tried messaging him on Onism, but haven't gotten a hit yet.
Nah, never bothered to get it. We can swing by and pick him up on the way if we want.
That's a good idea. He was pretty bummed yesterday when I last saw him.
Foreshadowing? A guitar with a sick paint job. 1 strength? 1 strength? What the fuck am I gonna do with 1 strength? I was bummed out because I didn't try to kiss him. Fuck. I guess Michael is in my party now. I should probably get him some gear too. Hold on. I gotta go get more gear. Oh yeah, I've got the skateboard. Why am I walking around? I'll buy this while I'm here too. I haven't really been using my money for anything, so why not? Okay. Damn, no one's wearing the propeller beanie. Sucks. I wonder if there's anyone else around town. It didn't really say anything about where Chandra is. The game's gonna be like, nah, you'll have to come back in the cutscene. Yep, okay. Or maybe I could visit the convenience store. Ah, rip. Rest in peace, Awada. Oh, I guess there's only a vending machine. Hold on. Definitely need some more birch beers. Let's do at least 30. Wait, what is a slice of deep dish? Oh, never mind. It's only 40. Okay, cool. Bye. I'm gonna fight a rat now. No, I'm good. Wait, what else do I need to do? Take Claudio's van. His van? Is it a van? I thought this was a Jeep. Take Claudio's van to follow Onism 1999 leads. I'm ready. I'm ready to start it. Let's go. I'm not sure what the game wants me to do. This guy's fucking this mailbox. Oh, hey, there's Chandra.
Hey, Alex, what you up to?
I've just been hanging out, thinking about the android.
So that's your thing, right? You wander around all pensively, thinking about unobtainable women?
Wow, I never thought of it that way. Holy cow.
Easy there, I was only kidding. Do you have any leads on it?
Not really. I was thinking we should all get together and talk through what we know so far. Vella pointed out that I don't know you and your brother so well, so I thought I'd change that.
What would you like to know? I'll let you ask 2 questions.
Ask her about her overalls. Ask her about hula hooping. Ask her about her missing brother.
Really, Alex? I let you ask me any 2 questions in the world, and you asked me about my dead brother. Look, I'm more than that terrible thing that happened to my family. I really am. I don't want to sound rude, but I don't understand what you expect from me. Am I supposed to continuously tell you how horribly upset I am over the whole thing? I am. It ruined my life for a long time. But I had to move on. I was a kid when that happened. Seriously, man, know when to hold your tongue.
Okay. Do I get my next question?
You're right. I'm sorry. You know, I have a sister. I don't think about her nearly enough. And I swear half the time I forget I have one. But she's a lot like you. Easy to talk to, funny, a bit mean. She's smart like you too. Very philosophical.
Where is she?
Oh.
Who knows? I can't remember.
Well, now that I got one question left, tell me about hula hooping.
Have you ever heard of Syndrome de Paris or Paris Shokugun? It's a psychological disorder affecting Japanese people who vacation in Paris. People who have this hallucinate, get delusional, feel persecuted. It's like extreme culture shock. That's what I felt. Except I wasn't Japanese and I wasn't in Paris. I was an American in a tiny Japanese town. It took me a while to get over my fears, but when I did, I made a great friend in a girl named Vera. Vera taught me how to hula hoop, and for 3 weeks straight, we bonded over it. Sometimes, all it takes is one cool person to pull you out of your shell, you know?
I've never heard of that before. That's crazy.
Oh, didn't I tell you I'm doing my master's in psychology? I want to work with kids, mainly foreign kids, and help them adjust. That's what I'm doing my thesis on.
Oh, I guess that was my question. Okay. The whole gang's here except Rory.
Oh, awesome. Everyone's here.
Absolutely everyone.
So where to?
Should probably go see Rory. Don't forget Rory. Yeah, better not be. I don't want to lose my tank. And my good friend Rory. There we go.
Who is it?
It's Alex and the gang.
More like Chandra and the gang. You think you're that important, don't you?
It's Chandra and the gang. We're gonna go check out some of the leads on that weird van. You wanna come with us?
Yeah, I'm down. Just let me get dressed.
I do have a sneaking suspicion, though, if you were a dick to Rory, this is probably where the consequences would occur.
So where to?
I don't know. Let's go to the reservoir. Why not? Though I'm not 100% sure about that. But there was a warning at the beginning of the game that there could possibly be depictions of suicide in the game.
Well, damn. I'm guessing that van floating out there is supposed to be the one they spotted.
That'd be my best guess.
So, is it worth swimming out there and checking it out?
Go right ahead!
Yeah, go Alex.
What? Oh, hey, you guys suck!
How's the water?
Nothing here except some items. Oh well, it was worth a shot.
Oh, nice. Got some items for my inventory.
So where to?
What have you missed? Not too much. There was a lot of onism reading that you were able to avoid.
So, do we just walk up to it?
Alex did get a chance to kiss Rory after they had a little heart-to-heart.
I guess so. Maybe I'll just knock on the back and ask if there are any androids being held captive.
Hey, are there any androids being held captive? There's a flasher. Okay. Well. That's alright, now we get to murder him. How many spins do I get with this thing? Did that say 439?
Oh! I did not want to see that. I did not want to see that. What the hell is wrong with people?
It's the 90s. People really are losing all sense of moral fiber.
Can I go? YIIK is coming! What does it mean? Oh, you can't go in. Why is there a place to save here? Of all places. Oh, well. Hey, Michael, did you take a picture? It looks like you did.
So where to?
Alright, let's go to the gas station. YIIK is gonna be the sequel. It's a teaser.
Oh, that's the gas station.
I don't see any vans. Looks like this place is a bust.
Well, I need gas, so I'm pulling in anyway.
Hey, do you have directions to get to the Twin Pine Mall? And then I ignore you. My wife made me get this clown car because of the gas mileage. Where's the clown car? I don't actually see the clown car. Is this it? Why are you standing so far away from it? I can't wait to take a bite out of the Big Apple. New York, here we come. I park illegally for 2 seconds and I get a parking ticket. What is this country coming to? Can I go in the gas station? Oh, nice. Oh, this all sucks. Okay, same stuff.
So where to?
Let's go to the mall.
Holy crap! Isn't that it?
I can't believe it. We actually found it.
The first step is to calm down. Let's all get around the van, and then one of us will knock.
Yeah,
be
let's
ready to
all
fight,
surround
since
it.
We don't know what's inside.
I don't want to sound like a wuss, but why are we doing this again?
Because we have to save the android!
Okay, good enough.
What the fuck?
What are those kids doing with this mysterious van? Doesn't anyone else find this a little odd?
So, the soul survivors are working with the mall rats.
Don't be stupid. Something isn't right here. Okay, so those kids have the keys to the van. The only course of action is to track them down and ask them nicely for them.
Well, okay.
And when they say no, we kick their 12-year-old goth butts.
Yeah, let's kill them.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Wait, can anyone pick a lock here?
Yo, wouldn't it be hilarious if I could? Like, out of this ragtag band of misfit friends, the black guy could pick the lock. And don't pretend you didn't think it. So to answer your racist-ass question, I cannot pick a lock. Well, at least not a car lock. I went through a Sherlock Holmes phase and learned to pick basic locks. You know, antique locks, Egyptian wooden pin locks, a warded lock, RFID locks if I had the right equipment. But definitely not a car lock.
So, just to clarify, you can't pick the lock.
No. Probably not.
We're wasting time. Let's go after the brats.
Hey, I need to change party members. I gotta get Rory out here. Gotta get rid of Michael. Oh wait, Michael's already gotten rid of. I'm gonna try out Claudio now that I got him a new sword. I think the mall has like the worst track. Yeah, it was at this mall before. Just because it was out there and I stopped and I thought there would be something here, but where is this rat? No place to heal. Maybe they went into the middle? No. Maybe I went past them. Okay. And I can't go up. My husband and I come here once a week to walk around. That's our secret to looking so good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rat children around. I'll try the door again. It doesn't work. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Sometimes I come here hoping to find a girlfriend. I've never had one. I'm all alone. My friends all tease me because I never had a girlfriend. They call me olive oil. Yeah, I don't know. There used to be an arcade here, but now it's gone. What's the world coming to? Pizza pasta. Oh man, they got their own pizza. Yo, 70% HP? Where have you been? 70% PP? Hold on. Lots of spaghetti. You want a fake ID? They're perfect for voting. Eat my shorts, says John. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I thought so before. I tried going in though and I can't. That's the first place I went to. Top left of the food shop. Someone's sitting on the ground. If only I could get closer to the stage, I might catch some of their sweat. Yeah, I don't know. It's clown music. It's just endless clown music. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Boy, you got a lot of friends. Let's see. An athlete, a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. I'm not sure. Breakfast Club, yeah. You're right. You may now drive across roads if Claudio is in the party. Yo, sick. Fuck these roads. Oh, just hint. Interrogate the mall rats. Did they disappear? All right. I guess I talked to literally every person at the mall. Try the sides of the mall. Okay. I mean, they ran inside, and I interacted with them here, and they ran this way. There's a garbage can over there. You cannot go up the stairs. You can go behind the mall. The camera says there's nothing back there, though. Sorry, what was that again? Hold on. I hate how few stores there are for men. You've got 5,000 square feet of women's clothing and 500 of men's. Sexist. I already talked to this man the last time I came here. Nothing's changed. See any rat children? Lost. That's me. There was a tail in the trash next to the west escalators. I got a smoothie. More Weast. Oh, you're right! Holy shit, that's hard to see. Oh, I can go upstairs now. No. I still can't. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I don't know if... Okay. Okay. Did I miss you? Am I chasing rat people? Because I need to bash them. Oh. Fucking finally. Let me save. Okay. Sorry, gamers. I gotta go to the mine dungeon. I think I need to do like a whole floor of HP. Oh, I can't do a whole floor of HP. It auto distributes the stats? Wait, really? Yeah, just choose for me. Oh my god! Perfect. Just do it for me, bird. Thank you.
Hey, wait up! Why are you guys running from us?
The dark energy, it commands us.
What?
Oh god, not this.
Have you seen this before?
Yeah, it's called These Little Brats Have Been Watching Too Much Goosebumps and Reading Too Much H.P. Lovecraft. Look, we don't have time for these stupid games. The darkness hasn't commanded you to do anything. Give us the keys to the van, and we can all walk away unscathed. You can go home, wash off your eyeliner, apologize to your parents, and go back to being normal kids.
Wow, Vella. Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I'll ignore that one for now, Michael. Okay, looks like we're going to have to beat up some twerps.
Yeah! Finally, I get to attack children. Ow! Oh my god, what the fuck?
Man, this ain't cool.
Oh my god. I don't even know if I don't even know if I should heal. Everybody quick, eat this fettuccine.
Chandra!
Trick shot!
Okay. I can... Oh, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, so they can't be hit during that.
Chandra!
I don't think there's anything I can banish.
Get out of my reality!
Goofed. There was a Starman here, but... Yeah, Rory! Fuck yeah! Okay, I should be good to hit him now. Goodbye. Alex has turned into a monster suddenly.
How did you defeat the Great Spirit Being?
Okay, guys, please just relax. Let me know how this all happened. When did you first meet the Soul Survivor?
A few days ago, the Great Spirit Being dropped his keys. I picked them up, and ever since, I've been doing his bidding!
Doing his bidding? The Soul Survivors aren't some Saturday morning cartoon villains. They wouldn't ask you to help them with some evil plan. I'm going to go ahead and assume you just picked up the keys and carried them around pretending to be its evil minions. Youth. Okay, you can go. Why would the Soul Survivors be driving around an android? What the hell is going on here?
Let's go to the van. Maybe once we open it up, we can find some clues. Walking back to the van, I started to question my actions. Why was I so convinced finding this android was such a good thing? Why was I putting myself in danger like this? A lot of times I felt like I was an airplane circling the landing strip waiting for clearance, waiting for a purpose. Maybe I was Alex, android hunter. No, that didn't make sense. Alex, soul survivor hunter? Still not right. She was beautiful. Masterful creation. Smooth plastic skin, slick curves, and a perfectly sculpted face that reminded me of one of the anime girls on Claudio's shirt.
What do you see? Anything interesting?
She's incredible.
Incredible.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Hello, Alex. My favorite soul. I must thank you for coming to retrieve me.
What's happening?
I imagine you are wondering who I am, why I know your name, and where we are going. I think it is necessary that I first introduce myself. I am the Essentia 2000. I am an android, made from 2-part epoxy resin and melamine. My consciousness is natural, but my physical form is man-made. I exist in all realities simultaneously, and can account for all parallel versions of my soul. Now, for the question that is burning away at you the most. How do I know your name? You and I have met time and time again. We are soulmates, in the true sense of the word. This is the part where you say, "I've never met you before," and then silently add, "except in my dreams." This can and will be explained. Many months ago, you had the pleasure of making the acquaintance of a Miss Semi Park. Semi had begun the process of leaving her physical form behind. When you met her, she had already made up her mind to leave her body and enter into the place between places, the soul space. You disrupted her transition. Shortly after, you witnessed 2 soul survivors taking her away. Those 2 entities were that 2/3 of her soul that had transitioned. 2 injured parts that hadn't begun to heal. Now you are thinking, how can you possibly know all this? I was there. I am Semi, and Semi is me. When one soul leaves a reality, another can freely enter. The only requirement necessary is having some relation to the departing soul, whether it's being a parallel version of the departing, or having an emotional connection to the departing. When Semi left your reality, I entered. Before that, this physical form was destroyed, captured, and held prisoner by the 2 entities that you just defeated in combat. Ever since
Was
then,
there
I
2?
had tried to return, but as my physical form still held trace amounts of my consciousness, I had to wait until Semi, this reality's version of me, died or escaped into the soul space. Upon her voyage into the void, I entered, and I followed you home. I lived with you for weeks as I gained my strength. Finally, I was able to appear to you and guide you to the radio tower. I needed you to find my physical form so that I could speak with you.
But what did...
Bella's record have to do with my physical form? I'm glad to see you are keeping up with all of my robotic exposition. I am the Essentia 2000. I am Sami Park. I am Oda Kreutzer, Bayless Albert, Surya Yamama. I am Vella Wild, Beta Himura, and many more.
But...
I do not mean to imply that I go by all of these names and that I happen to share the name of 2 women in your life. I am explicitly saying that I am them, and they are me.
You're gonna have to explain how this is all possible.
First, I will begin with the dreams you had of me. As a spirit, we are not restrained by physical barriers. However, without a body, it is impossible to astral project. When you slept, I was able to enter inside of your vessel and use it to launch my spiritual form out into the world to seek my physical body. I am sorry that I violated you in such a way, but it was the only way for me to find my body and make physical contact with you. By now, you are aware of the soul space, the location where each universe and reality coexist. Each universe has a set number of souls. adjacent to your reality, is another that contains someone with the same soul as yourself. In one reality, I am Surya Yanama, a Palestinian girl on the run from financial trouble. In another, I am Vella Wild, a talented musician whose only setback is the pressure I put on myself. In all realities, I am the Essentia 2000, a pan-dimensional android made of plastic, created so that I can better understand myself in all of my realities.
Oh, that's it. Didn't you also say that Alex shared a soul with you?
I am sorry I had to take you away from your friends like that. Please bear with me as I take you on a tour of my parallel lives.
Where exactly are we going?
We are going into a very dangerous place, my dungeon of the mind. Here I will share with you my other selves. I am doing this in hopes that you will one day understand the nature of reality.
Why do you feel that I need to understand the nature of reality?
That, Alex, is something I have to show, not tell.
Also, the way that she describes Simi Park's abduction was a little sussy, because that's not, I don't think that's how that happened. I don't remember the exact words, but she like exclaimed, "You said that you wouldn't move me again." Which does not line up with what she just said.
I came to exist 6 years ago, in the winter of 1993. In 1993, I only knew myself to be Nyla El-Amin. I was a physicist who became fascinated by the metaphysical results of my experiments. After receiving terrible news, I became increasingly depressed. In this period of struggle, I began to become aware of the space in between spaces, the soul space. I longed to leave my reality and explore the various facets of existence I had just discovered, but my body was weak, and I was going to die. I feared separation from my own body, so I created the Essentia 2000, except it wasn't that me, Nyla El-Amin, who brought the plastic me into existence. I was weak, and my completion of the Essentia 2000 was many months off. But then, something incredible happened. I came to be, through the intellect of another me, of Vladimir Tsar. In that reality, I was a Russian woman with similar goals, sans the severe sorrow and physical fatigue. As the Essentia 2000, I explored the soul space and became aware of all the different versions of myself. The Essentia 2000, the Essentia 1999, and the yet-to-be-created Essentia 2890.
So you mean to say that Vella and Sammy share the same soul, but they are not the same person?
Essentially, yes. We have the capacity to be anything that we like to be. More often than not, we get to be the thing we least want to be. If you join me now, I'd like to take you on a journey. A journey so that you can better know Sammy, Vella, Nyla, and the other versions of myself. In doing so, I think you may learn something that you so desperately need to know.
Where'd you go? Oh. Sorry, but I can't talk now. I have much work to do here. Am I supposed to have a key? Okay. key. I like this one. An etching on the glass reads, the Essentia EI. Alex can hear the countless thoughts of others while staring into the model's eyes. Alex almost threw up. And the face that looks much like the Essentia 2000 stares blankly back at Alex from behind the glass. Cooling system error. The etching on the glass reads, the Essentia MK0. Bro, I am like 200% YIIK pilled. I am loving this. Unironically. I'll save again. Fuck it. Why not? Oh, hey, there's an enemy here, I guess. I guess I have to party with Essentia now. Alright, let me bust out some bullshit skills. Try to beat them. This one's kind of hard to do, though. Not very good at the video game. Wait, you got stunned, Essentia? What the fuck? A yummy battery. What does the battery do? Can I give Essentia energy? Yeah. Maybe I should go here first. Alex looked inside the chest. Double bacon cheddar burger, what the fuck? 60%, never mind. Not better than fettuccine. I think this game's pretty alright. Okay. A skeletal hand is holding a single match. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Let me whip my hair at it. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, probably shouldn't go this way. Damn, we're getting a lot of new enemies. I don't think there is a Y yet. We know about the soul space. We know that all these people share a soul. But I don't know. I don't I don't think there's much else to know at this point. But I think that's what we're about to learn. Sorry, Mega Man. Alright, I am going to slow this down completely. I'm gonna cheat for a minute. To see if Essentia can actually fucking do anything if you're good at the video game. Okay, well. It's like on such a weird angle, like the blade, like things don't line up exactly how you would think they do. It's like the most frustrating minigame I've seen so far. She also said that Alex was her favorite soul at like the very beginning. So I don't know if Alex also shares a soul with all of these people too. Oh, I didn't even see that enemy. It's really dark. Couldn't even see how much damage it was. All right, here I go again. I bet you're wondering why I'm crying, aren't you? You see, it's because I don't have any appendages. I've often been asked why a stationary object, such as a wall, would need mobility, enabling extremities. I long to travel the world, touch objects, and interface with those that I love. How can I do that if I'm simply a crying wall? Now please, let me sit here in my sorrow. Not like you can help me in any way. What will you do? Give nothing. Okay. She wants some toes. Okay, I need a key. Join me, says Ghost. Please, one of you get stuck. I hate this minigame. It never works. Good. I'm gonna have Essentia self-destruct. Oh, I can't! Wow, that really sucked, Essentia. Why did you get full health back? What the fuck is... I don't know how you work. Thank you. Got a dungeon key. This area isn't too pleasant on the eyes. Defibrillator. Revive a fallen friend. I guess that's better than smelling salts. I might as well grab some. Sure. There's a book on the shelf that stands out from the rest. It reads, "Follow in the footsteps of the dead." Alright, well, I already did that. Did you know that Essentia was also in Valhalla? Hold on. I think I did. Why does Valhalla have to be so stupid to spell? Yeah! Yeah. And yeah, Vella's in it too! Wow. The YIIK-verse is vast and deep. Thanks. Well, I hope you didn't want to see anything. Sarna Yamana. As humans, we're always seeking happiness. We always have something we're trying to work towards. When we get it, we're happy for a while. Then we're upset and frustrated by how little time we held on to that feeling. I was like that until I met her. Everything was so perfect, so intangible, that I just knew. Alex, have you ever been so happy that you can accept that it's only temporary? And most people can't. When everything falls into place and you're filled with pure joy and peace, you realize that it won't last forever. So when it's gone, and it will always leave you, you can't accept it. After 6 months together, she died. She did something stupid, something I begged her not to. And when she died, I knew it was only logical, or it was the only logical result the universe could return. How could I how could I expect continued happiness when I was already given 6 months of pure joy? Always know when you have something good because it won't last forever. This was the first rule of the universe that I learned, and this ultimately led to my ability to separate my soul from my body. Why did you leave me? 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 Why did you leave me?
What's wrong with her?
It's time for us to move on. She isn't well.
Yeah, can we get the fuck out of this room? Thanks. Definitely not a big fan of this effect. If you're photosensitive, I would probably suggest not viewing any of this. I'm not sure what you require of me. All right, 2 of these flames are lit. God, this is weird. Okay. Wait. I feel like I should have a tool or something to light these, but maybe not. That's probably what I'll get once the altar is illuminated. I'm gonna guess. I'm just not too sure what needs to be done here. Because this other lever doesn't seem to do anything. It just moves me back down. Maybe I gotta blow its face off. You know, cuz. Obtain the flamethrower. The ultimate arson starter kit. Hold the tool button to unleash a jet of flames. Okay, yep. It melts candles too. Holy water. That's nice, I guess. Panda, can you fucking move? I mean, to be fair, I will say that it is definitely kind of hard to sit down with a video game with a main character that you despise. I think people like flawed characters to a certain degree. What are you? Severed L leg. I don't know. I can't think of too many unlikable characters. There's like anti-hero characters in video games, but I don't know. I can't really think of a lot. Do I have a key? I don't. Can I hit this from the side? I don't think so. How do I? Okay, I have to come up from there. Why can't I go forward? Oh, interesting. Okay. So it like locks you in the room. Alright, it's time for the mimic. It's been so long since I've gotten a mimic. Just give me the mimic. You know you have the mimic. Hand it over. How do I get to that? I don't think I do. Winged sneakers. Speed plus 15, HP minus 12. I'll probably pass on that. Thanks though. This is a really weird mechanic. I'm not super fond of. Platinum bracelet. Okay, that I might be able to make use of. HP plus 1. I mean, it's a little bit more. Does Essentia have equipment? Here, put on a bike helmet, Essentia. HP down shouldn't affect Essentia, I don't think. It does! What the fuck? Okay. Essentia's like normal attack is probably the best one. Yeah, there was a candle in one of the caves. And I forgot which one it was, but yeah, there is. I have no fucking clue where I'm at because I flipped this thing around so many times. Hey. Oh, are you a boss? Oh no. He needs to get a haircut and take a shower. Okay, enough talking about me, all right? I'm right here. I know I opened some gates. This room is so hard to get around, though. I don't know if they're still open or not. Hold on, let me light this. I mean, I've got whatever's behind it. Maybe I just need to get to the statue. Maybe I need a light on. There are many important items obscured by the darkness, says Jeffrey. However, the darkness can be your friend. In shadow, you can pass through matter as if it were nothing but vapor. Be wary of turning out the lights, though. There are many monsters who travel by way of shadow. I have a okay. I guess. Thanks, Jeffrey. I think I'm just looking for another leg. Or a key. Damn, dude, what the fuck? Alright, spam the fuck out of it. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, self-destruct. Wait. There's an option to not? I wonder if that's bad. Maybe I shouldn't self-destruct. Alex, is sick. Yeah. I gotta heal stupid dumbass Alex. Baby needs a birch beer. Where the fuck is it? Here, just have these. Lemonade, sure. Drink up. I need to get to these stairs. No, wait, that's where I came in from. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm yicking out, dude. What do I do? Okay, so that was already lowered. So I already got the thing from there. Come on, I just... I think I've got like all the chests in here. I just need to leave. Just let me out. Did I raise a gate, maybe? Is that what happened? I don't know. But I still don't have a key. Oh wait, I have a key. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I've had one. Oops. Would one leg be enough? You brought me a limb. That's the sweetest thing a boy has ever done for me. But I'm still incomplete. I will not be satisfied until I can walk and lift and pull objects around me. Please leave me to my suffering. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember all this. Wait, no. There we go. Meow.
Check out my sick.
eliminate. Top EX streamer, always have been. Destroy. Okay. Another platinum bracelet. That's fine. Ah! Okay. I wonder if that one... Yeah, a little bit. Hey, thank you for the resub. Okay, yeah, that one does flip. Did I just double flip it? I double flipped it. Fuck. Oh, you can do it during the cutscene. Did I just soft lock myself? I have no idea what the state is right now. Hold on, I gotta go look. Okay. Blowing in the wrong direction. Okay. Is that good? Does that do anything for me? Smelling salts. Ambrosia. Oh, I double flipped it. Okay. Wow, that didn't kill you? What the fuck? Oh, that's a new mini game. I mean, it's the same old mini game, but a little different. I don't know why I was allowed to go back through that like that. Wait, this time it's not flickering uncontrollably. One thing you'll need to understand about the souls inside the soul space is that our timelines do not match up. We're not born the same year. We do not obviously die at the same time. As Naila El Amin, I was a mother of 3, a very intelligent scientist living in Sweden. My children, whose names I will not reveal to you for various reasons, lived with their father. I loved their father very much, but he was a very impatient man, violent at times, but never with the children or me. He took his anger out on the men who worked for him, and they feared him. I was very lonely. I met a man who I loved very much. I gave myself to him in every possible way. I forgot about my children, my husband, my life back home. When I was with him, I forgot my name. I forgot my purpose. This relationship lasted 6 weeks, and then he vanished, gone. I returned home, prepared to tell my husband everything, but he wasn't there. My children were gone too. I felt myself becoming increasingly ill, and I deteriorated over the next days. Finally, I saw a doctor and was informed I had a terminal illness. Then I began to develop my android self, the Essentia 2000. Okay. Oh, yo, I'm dropping a fuck ton of frames. Hold on a second. I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna take a quick break since I'm dropping all them fucking frames. Man. Is this a Twitch thing or is this a me thing this time? Let's see. I am not downloading anything. Am I uploading anything that would be causing problems? All uploads complete, so no, not that either. I'm gonna take a quick break and see if things stabilize, and then I'll be back in a minute. See you soon. Hey gamers, I'm back. It looks like there's still a lot of problems. I'm dropping like 2% of frames total. So I'm gonna restart the stream. I'm also gonna post this in chat because it's gonna be super delayed. I'm gonna restart real quick. And I'll be back, maybe. We'll see. Hold on.